have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear, that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
You can tell how much MP cares about these rivalries. He has been absolutely on fire when the games matter the most. And how important it is to him to win these games. It's about pride, not just for him, but for his entire team as well.
Now Washington's starting five. Scoot Henderson out there with Johnson. Then it's Keyshawn George, and it's Rivers in at the 4 slot. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thank you. I spoke to MP earlier about the recent comparisons drawn to the Lakers era from 1962 to 1974. He said, the thing I respect about the Lakers over that span, they endured a variety of changes to the game, and they were still successful. Getting to the NBA Finals 8 times in 12 seasons, that takes significant adaptation through the years. I feel very fortunate that my team has been able to adapt and find success as well. And guys, you get the feeling that they're not finished yet.
He knows his history. Pretty impressive. Thanks. Here's Rivers. Following the three-point basket by Miami. Johnson for three. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Nails it from three.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Henderson for three. And the Wizards with another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Yaka Jonas, this shot is good.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Pass to Rivers. Outside for Henderson. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Buries it from 3.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Vincent. Outside Johnson. Jonas grabs the board.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
There's no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
And it's Washington with the ball, following the three-point basket by Miami.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Here's Clutch. On easy 2 on the layup. Clutch has got 11 points. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. Number 1, the Heat.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kicks it to George. They need this. The rebound by Clutch.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Henderson outside. Pass to Rivers. Now here's Johnson. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 points for him.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Clutch passes to Whitehead. Here's Yaka Jonas. And again, no good by Miami.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Vincent. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Banked it in off the glass.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Miami leading by 6. Has to Ware. Here's Clutch. Hits the trifecta. Clutch has got 14.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kicks it to George. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the three-pointer goes.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Left side, Johnson. The rebound by Ware. Here's Clutch. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Whitehead can't get it to go. George outside. Pass to Henderson. And it's all from three-point range.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Here's Clutch. Sinks it from distance. 17 points in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And again, Washington, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Washington with a rebound. The Heat beat them last time when those two met at Miami.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards trail by 10. Outside Johnson. Back to George. Pass to Rivers. Outside Johnson. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got 9.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Clutch. He's got 17. Ware the screen. Here's Clutch. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Clutch has got 20.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
From the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. It's a 13-point game. From 13, the rebound by Clutch. Clutch has got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Vincent to end the run. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clutch. Give him 23. Off target with the 3. Outside Johnson. Pass to Henderson. Drops in the layup for 2. Henderson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, BA, for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
Hits a three-pointer.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
No question who's in control of the board so far. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Clutch. Here's the pick. 4-3, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Carroll. Count that bucket. Here's Clutch. 26 points for him. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Carroll. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Clutch passes to Reeves. Now Hero. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by man. From deep, Reeves. And again, Miami with a triple.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And so it's Miami, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. George out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Carroll in at the shooting guard position. Reeves against George. Outside man. From deep. The rebound by Murray.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hero for three. The rebound by the Wizards. Ayton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Now here's Whitmore, defended by Murray. Ayton, the screen on Murray. And there's Ayton on the assist by Whitmore. Ayton's got his first basket.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go, the Heat fast break.
The always active hands of Murray paying off right there. His steal leads to an easy bucket.
Here's Mann. Yet to see a basket. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Heat leading by 15. Outside Reeves. Pass to Clutch. Murray for three. Washington with a rebound. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Murray. Washington shooting their first free throws of the game now. And the first one at the line is good. Rivers has checked in for Washington. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Back to Murray. There's the three. The rebound by the Wizards. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And Clutch gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Steps back, Whitmore. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now, 3 for 3.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Miami leading by 13. Here's Clutch. And a miss there on the triple. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And it's Whitmore missing. The Heat have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And Clutch gets it to go.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Pass to Rivers. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Whitmore. And again, it's Washington.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Clutch in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Yakachonis has checked in for Aldridge. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Washington. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Miami, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Outside Whitmore. To the paint. Pass to Rivers. Takes a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Outside Reeves. Hero on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Wizards trail by 11. Here's Whitmore outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Here's Clutch. Give him 31 now. And Tyler Hero gets a 3. Hero's got 5 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Here's Clutch. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Whitmore. And he makes it on the layup. 13 points in the game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Pass to Clutch. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now Hero flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
Now Ayton. Here's Whitmore outside. Yakachonis grabs the board.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Pass to Reeves. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Well, if you give Reeves this shot, he's going to take it. And the defense has to be better than this.
Here's Whitmore outside. Here's Ayton. Here's Rivers. The Wizards with another miss. And here are the Heat. They're on a 12-4 run. And Clutch gets it to go.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Henderson with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against...
Oh! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? An impressive display. How about that? Another one goes! Incredible!
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. George passes to Rivers. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound Miami.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And Clutch gets it to go.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Washington shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Whitmore. And another basket for Washington.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
The three is up. And Clutch gets it to go. Clutch has got 46.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Henderson finds Ayton. Washington moving the ball around. Fader on the way. Rivers' shot is off. Heat leading by 23. Driving in. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Clutch. Right side Reeves. And it's Miami with another. And it's Washington with the ball. Outside Whitmore. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Rivers. Fades back. And it's in there. Rivers has got 7 now in this quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Sabonis comes in for Murray. And Ware's subbed in for Tyler Hero. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Three-pointer Yakachonis on target from range. Yakachonis has got his second basket of the night. Henderson outside. Pass to Vincent. And here's George. Henderson for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Clutch has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer Yakachonis. And again, it's Miami from deep.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
The Wizards shooting really well here in the second quarter, 54%. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Domantas Sabonis.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. That might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop.
Good. He hits again.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
And he's marching towards history as he looks to catch the mark for third most 50-point games in a single season. Absolutely amazing. Pass to Rivers. Will it go? And it's blocked. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Clutch's shot is off. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Washington. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Outside Johnson. Henderson, right side. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Henderson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Heat out in front, delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the studio for the Heat without key firepower. We all know how valuable Bam is to them. Tough to replace the combination of physicality and skill. He's a strong presence on both ends.
Yeah, tough to see him out of that lineup. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Washington Wizards. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Domantas Sabonis, Jakic out there with Khalil Ware. And it's Clutch in at the point guard position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting the wins. Back to you guys.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Again! What an avalanche!
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Incendiary scoring performances on any given night, and nearing 3rd place for most 60-point games in a season.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots, he's made 3 shots.
Fires the 3, and again it's Miami from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Henderson for 3. And it's Whitehead with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Clutch. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Count it for Vincent.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Here's Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Johnson with a bucket.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
Here's Clutch. No good on the triple. For Washington, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Vincent can't hit.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Here's Clutch. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Rivers. Rivers has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Henderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Wizards, Henderson, 2.
That's good from Henderson. Henderson hits them both. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Miami shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
On a made basket as he goes to the free throw line. My call would sound like this.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Wizards.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
The Heat have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Clutch. No good with the triple. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. George passes to Henderson. Pass to Rivers. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Clutch. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Again, the Heat misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hey, great communication on the lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. It's hauled in by Henderson. And Washington with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. George passes to Henderson. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Clutch. Picked by Sabonis. Three-pointer. And Clutch gets it to go.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Henderson, the pass to Vincent. Washington moving the ball around.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
For Miami, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's Clutch. Here's the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
All night, he just won't let up.
Washington with the ball. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Rivers. George outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Picked by Sabonis. Here's Clutch. Good! That's another bucket!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Shots good by Henderson.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Here's Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. From behind the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Henderson driving inside.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Clutch. And again, Miami with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Henderson outside. Pass to Rivers. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. For 3, George. Rebound Miami. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Clutch. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Washington now. Down low. Here's Henderson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Henderson's got 15 points here in the second half. Here's Clutch. Where the screen. Here's Clutch. And good! There's another!
90 points! A legendary performance!
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Here's Henderson. It's good. Henderson's got 25 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Clutch. And the Heat, another 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. Out to the right wing. Henderson for 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and he's got his rhythm. You just keep playing through him.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And Washington making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Here's Clutch. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And here's Reeves outside. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. And for Washington, their shooting is around 55% so far. Henderson, the pass to Vincent. No good on the 3. Miami shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Here's Clutch. 3-pointer off the mark. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Johnson for 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Clutch. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Johnson. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Clutch. Oh, connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Henderson misses.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To halt the run. No good on the shot. And so it's the Miami Heat showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Henderson. Whitmore is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Carroll in at the shooting guard. Washington moving the ball around. Knocks down the long J.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Clutch. Lets the three fly. Connects from downtown.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Rivers from outside the arc. Rebound Miami. Clutch has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Fires the three. Oh, another one falls.
And hard to believe he surpassed Kevin Garnett on the career scoring list. KG had over 26,000 points.
And he must be humbled, knowing he's gone past as fierce a competitor as the game has ever seen. Shots good by Henderson.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing, he was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Clutch's shot is off.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
The three. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Whitmore. Henderson's got 30.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Ford, stolen by Ayton. Here's Henderson. And the shot falls short that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
There's a screen. Here's Clutch. And again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Henderson against Murray. Here's Whitmore outside. No good there.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Here's Clutch. From downtown. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Whitmore outside. Washington again can't hit. And Reeves has got the ball here for Miami. Pass to Ford. Now here's Hero. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Rivers. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Carroll, pass to Ayton. Over Murray, and Ayton gets it to go. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Henderson, the pass to Rivers. Now Whitmore. Here's Henderson. And DeAndre Ayton again. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
From deep, Reeves knocks down the triple.
And any opening on the arc is a good one for Reeves. He'll take that corner tray every chance he gets.
And there's the screen. Here's Carroll. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Clutch. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Pass to Rivers. The three is up. And he can't get that one.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Aldridge is checked in for Miami. And then for Washington, Vincent's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. George comes in for Rivers. And it's Johnson in for Henderson. To the middle. Here's Vincent. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Here's Clutch. And again, no good by Miami.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Carroll. Drops in the three.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Into the lane. Clutch. Washington with a rebound. Vincent's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Clutch. And for Miami, they're shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Hero, the pass to Clutch for 3. And it's good! He hits another one!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Vincent outside. Outside Johnson. To the left wing. Launches a 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Miami making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And then for Washington, Rivers is checked in for Whitmore. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Carroll. Johnson against Hero. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Here's Clutch. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Henderson drives in. And he banks in the layup. Henderson's got 32 points in the game.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Pass to Clutch. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Rivers. Rivers has got 8 rebounds in the game. Nice move. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
Murray's checked in for Miami. Austin Reeves comes in for Ford. Here's Clutch. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Scoot Henderson.
The officials were right on top of that one, and really strong at the line since the break.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Pass to Rivers. The 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Rivers. Launches a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Clutch. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Rivers. Rivers has got 9 rebounds now. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Rivers. Johnson on the wing. From outside the arc, And count it, 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
He drops it from range.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Clutch.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double, outstanding.
And Washington with possession. Johnson passes to Rivers, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Tyler Hero.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first free throw is good. Hayes is checked in for Miami. That one's no good.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Miami moving it around. Monk passes to Clutch. There's the 3. It's rebounded by George. And here's Washington. Looking to get back on track. That shot is off. So it's the Heat winning this one easily.